Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And I don't know if you are aware, but last Wednesday, October 13th, 2020, the new iPhone 12 was announced. And it will start rolling out as early as this week that the video is being released. So if you are anything like me, you will be very intrigued by all of the new technology that comes out. I love to watch the iPhone announcements and other technology announcements as they come out and hear what different advances in technology is coming along the way. What's probably not surprising with me is that I'm fairly frugal, as you probably know from this channel, and so I don't buy every new release of the iPhone. I would like to. I think it would be fun to own them, but I just don't think financially it makes a whole lot of sense. And so when this one was coming out, my iPhone that I had before this was the iPhone 6 Plus, so it had been a few years since I had upgraded iPhone. So I was actually anticipating that this might be the new iPhone I was going to upgrade to. So I spent a lot of time looking over the specs, looking over the different options, and seeing what the different options were out for me now. I use Verizon, and if you are also a Verizon user, you're going to want to stick through towards the end of this video, as I'll be going over a few different additional discounts you might be able to get on your Verizon account that you might not know of, so stick around for those. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I found and why I decided eventually not to go with the iPhone 12. Now, I think the specs are amazing. I think this is going to be another phone that is just going to continue to amaze and be able to do more and more things. I think the video capabilities on this are blowing the need for a camera out of the water, and I'm just, every time that they come out with a new phone, it's just making it so we have cameras in our pockets all the time. Now, I have this camera that I'm filming on now, which is the Canon M50, which I think does a fairly good job at $500 of recording and giving a decent quality video. So I wasn't really needing a camera, a phone that could be a camera to create videos for YouTube or any other reason. And so it all came down to price and what other options I had. Now, obviously the iPhone 12 comes in a few different varieties. There's the base model, there's a mini this year, and then there's the Pro and the Pro Max. Now, like I said, I had the 6 Plus, and I did enjoy having the bigger model phone. With my bigger hands, I find that just finding those buttons was just a little bit easier than the smaller screen. So I've always tried to go with a bigger phone when I can, but that comes with a bigger price tag too, right? So, and then I'm not always, locked into iPhone or Apple devices. My work phone is actually a Samsung, I think it's the S9 or S10. So it's an Android phone, and I enjoy using it too. And so I didn't necessarily have to be an iPhone, but I do enjoy the iPhone. And if ever Kim's phone breaks, and we need to swap, or for some reason she does prefer the iPhone and finds that it's easier to understand for her, and she's been using it for so long, it just makes sense and links to her watch and all those different things. So I was looking at the iPhone, but I didn't necessarily know that I wanted to spend the price of a new one. So what did I come down to? So if we look at the side-by-side comparison here, I've got the iPhone 6 Plus next to the iPhone 12, next to the iPhone SE. Now the SE is on its second generation that just came out last year, so it is a year old now, but it is sitting at a very reasonable price tag. It's got a nice camera on it. It doesn't have the multiple cameras like the new phones do, but it will do decently. Now, one thing that my 6 Plus stopped working with, which was the camera, I think I dropped it in the hot tub, and that fried the camera, luckily only the camera, a few years back. And so I've been dealing with no camera on my phone for a little while, so I'm excited to upgrade to having a camera again. And but at the different price ranges, the iPhone 12 base price is $799, where the iPhone SE base price is $399. So you can get an iPhone SE, which is just a year old, and it's got the chip from a year ago, so it's 1-year-old chip in it, and a lot of the similar features that you're going to get with this phone. Now, you're not getting all the features, and you're also not getting 5G, which is something new that Verizon and iPhone have started rolling out this year. Now, iPhone is not the first 5G phone either, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this is new for new 5G overall. I'm just saying that it's iPhone's first 5G phone. So I was taking that in consideration too. But I think for now, getting away with spending half the price, upgrading my phone to functionality again, restoring some battery life that my 6-year-old phone had lost, and getting a decent new phone again at $399 was something that was definitely appealing to me. Now, I was also able to get a internet-only special where by buying it online and picking it up in the store, I was able to get it for $5 a month on my plan. I typically pay for my phones outright and don't put them additionally onto my plan. I don't like making payments on a phone. By doing $5 a month for 24 months, it came out to only $120 for the phone. So I thought that was well worth it. I don't have any plans currently of switching away from Verizon, being locked in for that 2-year period. So I think getting my $449 phone, because I got the 128 gig for $5 a month, was definitely something that I could handle. And for $120, that was definitely something that worked for me. All right, so that's why I didn't buy the iPhone 12 and didn't get to experience all the fun of having a brand new phone this time, but I'm enjoying at least having some of the features back that I've lost on my 6-year-old phone that is starting to wear out. Now, I do think eventually I might end up with an iPhone 12. It might be when the iPhone 14 or 15 is out, because I typically buy my phones a couple generations behind and try and take advantage of the price savings because of that. So I'll probably own an iPhone 12 at some point, just not today. All right, for those of you who stuck around for the discounts, let's talk about those now. So if you are currently a Verizon customer or you're looking to go to Verizon, there are some discounts that aren't very noticeable. We've been Verizon customers for quite a few years now, and I didn't know about these discounts until I went in to upgrade my phone, and I could have been saving sooner. So some of the discounts include a military or veteran discount. So if you're a military or veteran, you should go on to verizon.com/discounts and or discount. I'll put a link below. But here's a screenshot of the different discounts up here. So we've got military and veterans, we've got first responders, teachers, nurses, and students. So if you fall into any of those categories, you're going to want to make sure that you go and figure out if there's a way you could be reducing your Verizon bill just for being one of those categories. Now, as you guys might know, Kim is a registered nurse, and so she went in and applied for the nurses discount, which is going to save us, I think it was about $10 or $15 a month per line. And we do have 3 lines. One of them is for our Airbnb cabin. The gate out there needs to have a specific phone number for it, so it's not long distance. So we do have to have a separate line for that one, and then our own individual lines. So we do have 3 lines, and so that is why we're going to go ahead and save somewhere around $45 in total on our bill due to just getting that nurse's discount. Now, if you don't fall into these categories, or even if you did, there's another discount that you might not be aware of that I wasn't aware of until now, and that is the auto pay and paperless billing. Now, I've seen things where it said, hey, do you want to be on auto pay? Typically, I like to see the bills come in and be able to make sure that they're not slowly raising my bill on me. And so I choose not to do auto pay. It helps me understand where the bill is and if it's changing month over month. But with this discount, that's going to make all the difference. I'm willing for it to be on auto pay, and I'll just have to be a little more diligent on paying attention to that bill and making sure they're not slowly creeping up extra fees on me here and there. So this is a $10 per line discount. So again, this is going to be another $30 off our bill. And so because we have 3 lines. So this is the auto pay and paperless billing discount. Now your auto pay does have to be on debit. It can't be on a credit card. So we are going to lose out on some of those credit card rewards bonuses from getting our phone bill on our credit card. But I think the $10 per line, $30 for us per month is definitely going to be more than I would ever make on those credit card bonus points anyways. So we went ahead and signed up for that. So I haven't got my first bill. I know there's going to be some activation fees for the new phone and stuff like that, but we will definitely let you know if there's any weird glitches or anything. That will update you either in the comments below, or I'll make another video about that. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you sticking around for this longer video, and I hope you got some discounts that you can apply to your bill and hopefully save a little bit more and maybe be able to invest more into your future. We'll see you in the next video. Talk to you later.